publish it until somebody will pay me, or I have a website, I can do it myself. So right now I'm in the process. I don't have a print publisher for Red Light Properties at the moment. I have had a lot of talks with a lot of different people, and there are a lot of different reasons that I have said no to people so far. I haven't found the right home. When I started working online, I realized that there were more people reading my work than was possible with self-publishing. And there were people, not only were there more of them, but they were all over the world. All of a sudden I had fans all over the world. The way that I worked with that book was like a hybrid of comics and graphic design. And I really liked that. What I found in the process of working on that book, I liked. What I didn't like about the book was I felt like at the end of the day, Obama got elected, hooray, and then everything still is shit. So I don't want to do any more political material because I don't want to spend a year or more time feeding into just more propaganda. I think that cities are evil, and all of them. I think that they're a construction of a type of mind that's destroying the world, and it's something that we have to fight. All of us, especially artists and artists working with activism and politicians, and trying to change the way that cities work. I think that they're evil, and they're even you can look at what happened in London last week. Like clearly the model for society that a city creates, it's not functioning. It's capitalism without responsibility.
Yeah.
Because there's models of capitalism in Europe. I think capitalism is functioning better in certain countries and in other countries not. There's a lot of problems, and I think that the natural world, it's inside all the people already, and I think that when they lose their connection to it, I think they start to die. And that idea is very present in what I'm doing now with Red Light Properties. The idea of a character who can see across the border, the barrier between life and death, the world of the living. And so he's in nature, but for some reason, because of his own twisted emotions, he feels more connected to people that are not alive, that are dead. Here, so when I begin,
Yeah.
I have my roteiro. Okay. Anyway, so I work with my script, and then from my script I will go into this program, which is called Sketchbook. And with Sketchbook is like drawing on paper. So then from this phase, sketch, so I have this.
Yeah.
And the balloons, everything corresponds to my script. Everything is how I wrote it. And then I get what I want, I get what I like. This is vector art. Everything is a shape with points and lines. It's actually, you're drawing with math.
Yeah.
Everything is done with a mathematical equation. I've met a few of the authors here that I like a lot. I think the scene here is really exciting, and I think that there are a lot of authors, I think, that are very successful around the world now that are Brazilian, but I also have met some people that are just coming up now, and they're like still a little underground, and I think I like that stuff even more. And I think that the future of comics here in Brazil is very exciting. I'm working on a Brazilian comic script now, a big project, and I need to travel more to understand more. I've done a lot of research, and I'm reading a lot of folklore, like native tales, and a lot of news. When I travel, I don't care about shopping, and I'm not very religious, so I don't care about going to a church, some old shitty church.
nature.
But if I can see some beautiful nature, if I can see animals and plants and breathe clean air, which is, I think, my biggest complaint in São Paulo is the air. The air quality is disgusting. But I love to travel and see that Brazil.